Young Buzz Podcast, Season 1, Episode 20. But before I even get started, we should be live on Facebook. We should be live on YouTube. And we should, for all you gamers out there, we should be live on Twitch. Before I get started, let me check the sound. Make sure we good. Let me make sure we good. Make sure we. My sound, is we good? Is we good? Let me see. Let me make sure. Go to Facebook. Once again, thank y'all. Like and share, like and share, like and share. Yes, we is good. Welcome to Old Heads and Young Bulls Podcast, Season 1, Episode 20. Let me make sure to put these phones on silent. Yes, we should be on silent. Y'all already know. Before I start, I got to make sure my sponsors get their shout outs. Number one, Radical Jill C. Moss. She got the juice. She got the gel, all flavors. And y'all definitely can hit her in a DM if y'all want them Zaza and that designer sea moss. I'm not talking about weed. I'm talking about the exotic sea moss. Tricks, flavors, double layers. The only person from the Bay in Stockton that do double or triple layers sea moss. Now we moving on to the flowers. Once again, number one sponsor on the flowers, Smokey Savage. Thank you so much, man. Give it up for Radical Jill and Smokey Savage once again on the flowers. Buddha. We got Buddha Bland on the flowers. Thank you once again for sponsoring episode 20 and for the adult candy. Wow, let's go. This is the adult candy, man. Sparkle edibles, 500 milligrams on 1,000 milligrams. She got cookies, she got cakes. You already see the flaming hot Cheetos, man. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all go ahead and get in the DM. If y'all don't want to, do business with them, y'all feel free to DM me and I'll for sure would direct the foot traffic to where it need to be. But once again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Old Heads and Young Buzz Podcast, Season 1, Episode 20. Y'all already know what I'm about to say, man. Don't act like it's a secret, man. I can't start the show without the intro. Let's go. Let's go with that intro, man. Where we at, man? Let's go with that intro, man. Let's go.
Young Buzz poppin'. Yes, we is always poppin'. You know we poppin'.
Hey.
Young Buzz poppin'.
Yes, we is
always poppin'. You know we poppin'. Young Buzz be droppin'.
Let's go.
Young Buzz
Be poppin'. Hey, let's go.
young.
Like and share.
Be droppin'.
Like and share. Be poppin'. Yes. Yeah.
Be dropping juice, always. Young Buzz be
Poppin'.
always. Young Buzz be dropping juice,
Always.
Young Buzz be poppin',
Always. Yeah.
Buzz poppin'.
Yes, we is. Always.
Poppin', you know we poppin'.
Yes.
Young Buzz poppin'.
Yes, we is. Always.
Poppin', you know we
Poppin'. Thank y'all for coming to the show. Old Heads, Young Buzz Podcast, Season 1, Episode 20. Well, once again, y'all already know what I'm about to say, man. I'm a firm believer. Can't nobody in the world introduce you like you. So what I'm about to do, I'm about to sit back, relax. Y'all already know I'm about to get some the tree of life going. Give me a little water, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna turn the camera around, man. Please let the people know who you be, what's your occupation, man, and where you from. Let's go.
Well, we'll start with me. I am MCYEE.
MC, yay. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. They call me McYEEE, McYEEE, Katie is my real name, but
Okay.
I started MCE when Catherine McPhee won American Idol. She was
Okay.
from the Bay Area, and my name is Catherine. So I love Bay Area music, so I put the Yee on the Mick, and everyone thinks my real name is McYEE now, but it's actually not.
No, I be hearing people saying that, but we're gonna get to that. Once again, let the people know where you're from.
I'm from 360 Radio. I represent lots of different brands, but the
Okay.
Z360 Radio is my primary
And
job.
what's the city? What?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Let's give it up to 360 Connected Radio out of Sacramento, California.
Yes.
Once again, I just want to say thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You know, and I got a few questions that I want to ask you.
Sure.
And you know, like I say, you know, I'm here to support, and you know, we talk off camera all the time.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just want to say thank you again.
You're welcome.
And just
Thank
before
you.
we get in depth, who is your man on the side of you, man? Go ahead and introduce yourself and let the world know who you is.
I am the most politest man on God's green earth.
Let's go.
You know, man, the myth, the humanitarian, man. They call me Tap In. Man.
Tap in. Let's go.
I had that nickname before as a catchphrase. You know, just always stuck.
Okay, I see you an old head with them
Yeah.
badge of honors around your cheek, man. You know what I
You know what I'm
mean?
saying? Yeah, I've been around for a minute. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
okay. Hey, bro, I only got like 3 or 4, bro. I'm so mad. I want a lot, man. I got my dreads. I want all gray dreads, a gray beard. You feel me? I want my little badge of honors, bro.
You know, these earned, man. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Stripes in the streets, you know what I mean? Stress of life, man. You know what I mean? These, I call
So,
this, you know, wisdom.
wisdom for sure. So, what's your occupation and where you from?
You know, I'm from San Francisco. But I'm
Okay,
also,
Bay Area. Shout out to
yeah,
Bay Area, man.
I
I'm from the
also
Bay too.
represent for 360 Radio too.
Okay,
You know
shout
what I
out,
mean?
shout out.
Yeah, we just all my family, man.
Okay.
Represent, you know what I mean? I'm one of McYEEE minions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm running
Hardly,
MC.
hardly.
Okay. So we already got one question out the way. We got where you from. How long y'all been doing the podcast and how did that even get started?
Myself, I started Giants and Elephants Radio far before internet radio even existed. So
Can you repeat that again?
I started Giants and Elephants Radio way before the internet radio even existed. This was internet radio before there was a video feed. You know, it was mostly audio feed. So
Yeah.
it's a lot of time frame when we didn't capture what I did, but I'd say a good 12 years ago, if not more. 2009 is when I started working with Jay Stalin and Juice from Bullies with Bullies,
Okay.
and that's how I started Giants and
Why-
Elephants Radio.
Can you repeat the rappers' names again?
Jay Stalin from Livewire.
Okay,
and
shout out, man.
Juicy Juice the Doughboy from the Bullies with Bullies camp.
Okay, so then was your first interviews right there that the one pitch you
Correct.
on, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you, Tap?
Well, you know, I've been around this music industry for a long time. So it was like I grew up in this music. I used to do promoting. So
Okay.
doing the parties and promoting concerts and all that. So I always had my foot in the entertainment world. And then I just started doing memes like for a long time. Like I was doing memes on Instagram before
Okay.
it was allowed on other phones when it was just on
Yeah.
just on iPhones. You know what I'm saying? So that caught the attention. My page, I had one page before I got blocked. I was getting shared like 300,000 times.
Yeah.
So that got attention. So that's how I got McYEEE wanted to go ahead and interview me.
Top
That's how,
block. Top block.
No, the top.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Other way.
yeah.
Keep going. Continue. There
Yeah,
you go.
so-
We good.
Yeah, so that's how I got in it. So, you know, just being on Instagram, being consistent when I was back then,
Okay.
caught some good attention. I got a McYEEE next.
That name.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So after that, I got in there and started my.
Hold on. Let me make sure because I just saw no sound. Make sure. Do we got some sound? Y'all give me some thumbs up, man. Where my sound technician at? I need to make sure I got some sound.
If you do need to go, let me know because I'll give you the keys.
Let me make sure we got some sound. Let me go to Facebook right quick.
The
No
original
sound, no
humanitarian.
sound.
Wait,
That's right.
I've been humanitarian. We've been humanitarians for a long
Mm.
time.
Yeah, I know.
Don't call.
Giving love to the
Humanitarians
to
for
the
a long time.
society. This is the society.
Let me get the sound back. I don't know why I just keep switching like that.
It's it's part of the that's how it be.
Right. If anyone, this is who you don't need
Let
to
me
explain
see.
it to.
All right, we good. We good. Okay, sorry. Go ahead, give me one. Don't stop. We live. We can't edit life. I told y'all that already.
You're good. You're good.
We can't edit life, man. And that's what this platform all about, bro. I want this to be raw. You feel me? I don't need to be editing. You know what I mean? Life be life, and bro. We got a lot of things be going on. But go ahead, continue what you doing, bro. We good. Go ahead and say what you were saying. We was talking about when you started and everything else.
Yeah, so basically just being consistent on Instagram.
Okay.
Got a good wave. I mean, when it was hot, got McYEE's attention. The next thing you know, I got an interview from her. Then it went from when I was leaving out the building. She's like, so next week we gotta. So it was like that was her way of like.
I
telling
needed
me,
that.
Yeah, she needed that.
Buffer,
So from
somebody
there,
else.
it just been rocking and rolling. I got my feet wet.
Okay.
I started my first show, which was called Politely Radio. Then I started my second show, which I brought my homegirls in, Sunday and Raven. Then we brought Michaela in. Our name was the Petty Bunch.
Petty Bunch. I
Yeah,
like that. I like that.
So
Give it up.
so
Shout out.
yeah, so it was three females and one dude. You know what I mean? So it was good for them to feel like they was overtaking the conversation when I was really winning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what he thinks.
Yeah, then I invited my boy Ro on there. So it was, then after that, life happens. Then me and him, I started a show called the Sneaky Leak Podcast.
Sneaky Leak Podcast.
Yeah.
You got some names on you, boy.
You know what I'm saying? I always come up with something. Man.
Yeah,
You know,
I see.
always,
Tap in.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm always trying to create something to try to stay relevant. I always try to reinvent myself. So, now I'm at the point, I say I've been doing podcasts about a year.
A year?
No, longer than a year, but I'm saying, but I took off by like 2 years. Now.
Well, like I say, bro, we doing the podcast union. You more than welcome to join the union and keep it moving so we can have a big network and just network and connected. Back to you, Yee.
Yes.
Just doing my little research. If you don't mind talking about your father, man. I heard your father was one of the ones in Sacramento. He knew he was. You talking about 360 connected radio? Wasn't nobody connected like your father when it came to stars, real big wig stars.
Right.
Can you elaborate and let the people know if they don't know your backstory and really how you got into hip hop?
So my dad, John is my dad's name. He was a concert promoter and he was an arena manager for my whole childhood, really. So I was getting taken into shows young age. Two Live Crew.
Yeah, I heard that.
A lot, all these wild DJ Rob Bass, Digital Underground, and this is my dad's building basically. So I got to see a lot of things that people wouldn't have seen.
Yes, at that age,
right, from their views. So coming out of being who he was in Northern California, because he managed the whole area of Redding and then down, I was able to take his skills and then do what I do, which is I was always into hip hop music, but I became a promoter of sorts, even against his advice, because he did say to me, "Don't ever fucking put your own money into it."
Man, but things change these days, though. That's the only way you're gonna win is you're investing in yourself.
Amen.
You know what I mean? So the old days is the old days.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Always remember that, man. We can't move like the old days because the old days is the old days. Right. We in the new age. You hear me?
Luckily,
but go ahead, continue.
I did not heed his advice. I did go across my own path with this. And nowadays he gets to see me on YouTube and he's like telling my mom, he's like, she's
loving it.
She's actually a pretty big deal.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Give it up. Give it up.
Yeah, I guess she is.
Yes. That's for you too, man. That's for you, MCYEE, man. One more time, man. For the Hey, Old Heads and Young Bulls podcast,
Amen. And I am an
season
old
1,
head. I'm an old head for sure.
episode 20, with McYEEE herself, the queen of underground radio. Don't ever forget that, man. That's the queen right there, man.
Thank
Give it up
you.
one more time.
Thank you. Thank you. And I want to shout out my team, my shooters here in the building right now. 916 Zach Boyd. He goes everywhere we go.
Yes.
He's been taking my pictures for
Oh,
about
and go ahead and
7
say his
years.
name again.
916 Sackboy on the gram. He's an artist himself. He's also a musician, but he's been doing a lot of behind the camera.
Yes.
with us. So I want to make sure and shout him out. DJ Eddie Z, Justin Z,
Shout out.
Hennessy, Henny Holyfield, everybody I've ever been in, like co-host wise.
Yeah,
I want to make sure and thank them because they become family to me.
for sure.
Tapin met his wife, being on my show.
For sure.
They've had a baby since then. So
Uh,
things have changed with the
How many
sneaky
kids is
link.
that?
Yeah.
That's our first one.
The first one?
It's our first one. Yeah.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So I even heard that
Together.
you used to drive the Stars cars around Sacramento. Like they used to come in and trust you with their limousines. You know, back then it was limousines. You feel me?
Mhm.
It was limousines that they was riding in. They
Yes.
say I heard they used to just cut you loose.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you used to ride all around Sacramento.
I used
You,
to be with a lot of the factors. There was a certain situation in Reading when Mix-a-Lot was there on his tour, and they
shout out
actually.
to Sir Miss a lot. You
I'd
know,
love to interview you if you're listening. 'Cause I've never interviewed Mix, but his is from like the north. But
Yes.
I got in his. They brought his limo into the arena for his stage performance, and he drove it from backstage to front stage for Posse's on Broadway, and they let me sit in the limo when they were driving from back to front.
Yes.
And I was 13 years old, so
Yes.
it's like a big deal for me.
For sure.
And when I came to SAC, I got to meet like Mac Sean from the Click, Muggsy,
Okay.
Mugzilla, the Paper Gang, all these factors that would let me whip around with them in town. And it was like they knew the only trustworthy one in the car was me. So they're going to make sure I have access every time. So it's like, it's all consistency. It's all history.
For sure.
And respect. That's what it all
So tap in. It's a question for both of y'all. Y'all can elaborate any way y'all want. How many interviews y'all think y'all ain't done, you know, at in the 5 or 6 years y'all been doing this? How many interviews you think you ain't done?
Me, I ain't nowhere touching her. Shit, I probably did, and I would say like 50.
50?
I'd touch 50. Probably between. Then that's just the radio show. You know what I mean? Then I got the podcast, and then that other one. So I got a good catalog out there.
I even heard you was doing, sorry for interrupting, and I just don't want to lose my thought. I even heard you doing the comedian shit too.
Yeah. Well, not really comedian, just really just doing the memes, but I'm starting to get back out there as far as like being creative wise and making more content. So it will be more of my
Okay.
comedic side coming out. So yeah.
Okay.
Coming out more.
And the same question to you, MCE. How many people that you think you ain't interviewed in your little career? No, we got to get a dolly. See, I call myself. Hey, we got a little rule. It ain't no little over here, man. What we doing big things.
Big
so y'all
shit.
know, y'all heard me catch it. I said,
That's
yeah.
forbidden word.
Yeah, for sure, because it's all big things from here on out. So with you, how many interviews you think you ain't done in your career?
Man,
Good. Yeah.
career wise, I'd say over 2,000.
2,000.
Over that.
Shout out, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot of people,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you.
That's a lot of, and you so consistent. And I saw your show. To be honest, when I came to your show can be really like a midnight. Like you had one person in while I was waiting.
Right.
You feel me? And you was doing the interview. You could have just had us there and just move on like a real midnight. You know how you coming to this though, this person.
Yes.
You
Yes.
understand?
That's my goal. Like David Letterman, Johnny
Yes, there
Carson
you
type
go.
shit.
There you go.
That is the
Yes.
goal.
And that's the kind of energy that I got when I came to your platform.
Mhm.
I'm like, man, she pumping over here, man. And
And this is light. I used to do 5 to 6 interviews a night, and I've cut it into 2.
man, with my condition, people know, they know, with my disability and everything, I wish I can get that, but life be life, and like I say, I take pages from your book, and just like you told me, you taking pages from mine, and
Absolutely.
we're gonna move as a unit. All of us, and we're gonna show the world how support really look like.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And they're gonna see our growth. And in about a year or two, they're gonna see where we at. But once again, man, Old Heads and Young Buds podcast, season 1, episode 20, with McYEEE, the queen of underground radio. Let's go. And don't forget, tap in, man. Don't forget, tap
You
in,
can't.
man.
You can't.
Let's go, let's go. So once again, who was y'all dream interview?
Sheesh. I mean, I've said it a million times. E40 is still on my bucket list,
For sure.
and he's getting more attainable, like by the day for me. But I still haven't secured that. I would say if I could do anyone above 40 or equal to
I don't
40,
think nobody. Yeah, there you go. That's the word. Ain't nobody above.
I want a Drake interview. I do. I'm Team Kendrick, but I do love Drake.
No,
So
no, no, no. I don't never get in politics. I fuck with both of their music. You know what I mean? If I got a female or whatever, of course I'm putting on some Drake. You tripping.
absolutely.
You know what I mean? Now, if you in here, you by yourself and you on some, enlightened shit, and you know what I mean? Of course you're gonna throw in that Kendrick. But I fuck with both of them. Once they get into politics, I don't do the politics. You know what I mean? Especially when they both got good music.
Mhm.
That's when you get to put pushing sides, picking sides. So but what about you, Top? Which one who you would go with, man?
Man, I would have to go with, one of my goats, man. People be thinking I'll be playing when I say that. I would have to probably interview Bow Wow. You know what I
Wow,
mean?
Bow Wow is
He's
a
one of
yeah,
the
he
goats.
was
You know what I
a
mean?
and
He's
show
just
Soldier Boy, man.
yeah.
He for sure. You know what I mean? I give him his props, man,
Yeah,
because
man.
he started a
You
lot.
got a few questions. Ask him why he was capping. You know what I mean?
See now,
Ask
now
him.
you.
You feel me? I got plenty of I'm gonna ask him some good shit too, but I gotta also keep it real with myself. Like, why you do that? Like, you feel me? You supposed to be. You feel me? You supposed to be bow. You out here tripping. You feel
Bow
me?
Wow,
Bow wow. You
you
feel me?
wilding.
You tripping.
But yeah, though,
Yeah.
man. So Bow Wow is the biggest.
Yeah. Probably not him.
Cause
But
I
I
know
guess
you
you
was
want.
trolling.
Yeah.
I
So
know, yeah, I'm a troller.
yeah. So
Got him.
Nah, he got him, not me.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. One person I probably want to interview is Cat Williams.
Cat is
Oh, that would
amazing
be an
for
amazing interview.
sure. For sure. But me personally, I like people like us. You know what I mean? I like, you know, everyday people.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because everybody got a story. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And just because everybody don't know you, that don't mean you ain't somebody.
for sure.
You
You
feel
all
what I'm
you.
saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You understand what I'm trying to say? So I love the underground. You know what I mean? The moments. You know what I mean? Because it'd be good when you see somebody growth.
Yeah, I would definitely
You,
want
you
to.
feel me? Like the people who missed the opportunity to come on here, I'm not tripping off them not coming because they're gonna miss their opportunity to be on something great. You feel
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm the pure meaning of don't judge a book by its cover, because people who meet me don't even know what it is that I have done or what I do.
Yeah, for sure. We
So
listen
yeah,
and we don't
you
judge.
would
You hear
just
me?
never know.
And I learned a lot from her. You know what I
For
mean? Just
sure.
just by being around her and seeing how she move and groove around these interviews and how she
For sure.
interact with people got me more comfortable with it. She
For
opened
sure.
up doors for me where now I can go all the way to Lake County and open up host Neff the Pharaoh
Oh
concerts
yeah,
and stuff
Neff,
like
Neff.
that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So it's like I appreciate her. So it's like I sure that I appreciate every time I'm with her.
Right.
So on
You know
the
what I mean?
opposite side of that question I just asked y'all, how many bad interviews like y'all ain't probably had?
I wouldn't ever call any interview bad.
Okay, what
I
would you
do
call it?
call it like not maybe the way I wanted it to go, but
Okay, I like
I'm
that.
too
I
hard
like
on
that. I like
myself.
that. I
We're our
like that.
worst critic, right?
Yes.
And I'm too hard on myself as it is. So even though I may think it was a tank, like it tanked or it was
Yeah.
horrible, somebody in my room or in my team will be like, "Yeah, but you did this and you got this," and it's like you have to look at what you did gain out of it. But I've had a dozen, maybe a dozen that didn't go the way they were
Yes.
supposed to.
And that's why with me, I do live. I try to, you know what I mean? Like I try to be organic as possible, you know what I mean? Like what I'm gonna say on camera, I'm gonna say it off camera, you know what I mean? Because I always used to say, it's funny in your face, but it's wrong behind your back. You feel what I'm saying? So if you talk about me, I'll talk about you right now, but we can all laugh together. But it's wrong behind your back. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of look at it.
And we did typically do live for probably the first 6 to 7 years of 360's inception. But
Why you stop?
what I did change to, well, I still do some live interviews, but I stopped doing live when I started to do the more controversial interviews. So
Okay.
people that really couldn't be live, like you can't
Oh
really,
yes. See, and that's why I don't really want that.
right.
You know what I mean? That type of energy here. You know, I really want it live
Mhm.
so we can get it over with and really say what's on our mind without saying cut. You feel me?
Right.
Cut. Can you
Yeah.
say that again? Or hold on. And you know, we are then we forcing it.
So I
You feel me?
typically it's circumstantial. So it's like if the client wants something promoted now and it's a time frame of when we need it to drop, then we do it live. But if
Okay.
it's something that they are promoting and I can edit it or my team can edit it and push it out later, just because of the volume of interviews I do, I have that. You know, like we have, like your interview's not up yet.
Yeah, for sure.
We're
For
working
sure.
on that.
I'm not even tripping. I'm more on I just like the connection part of
Right.
us working behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I'm not really worried about when you viral in real life, you don't care about being viral on the internet. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
I'm somebody in real life. I don't need to be somebody on the internet. So I'm not really tripping off that
Right.
episode, you know what I mean? Because we're gonna do a lot of great things together.
Amen. Amen.
You know what I mean?
I do say though that doing the pre-edited and the controversial interviews did kind of put me above some of these other interviewers because I was able to attain artists that some people were not.
Once
So
I
that got me some bigger looks, you know, like, oh, she's willing to do that. I'm gonna go sit down with her because she'll make it confidential. No one's gonna know I'm there until it's dropped.
yes.
So they do have some faith in me that I'm a safe place.
And
So.
you definitely got a whole production. So, you know me, I'm a
Yes.
one man band
And
over
I was
here
that too.
with
I was that.
disabled, with you
Mhm.
know what I
You
mean? You
making it
gotta
happen though. You know what I mean?
appreciate it.
You making it happen, and you know what I'm saying. All I'm just wishing more success to you to keep it rocking and rolling.
Oh, it's
You know what
all
I'm
good,
saying?
bro. We not chasing nothing. We attracting
Absolutely.
over here,
Yeah,
man.
amen.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We attracting everything, man, over here. We not chasing the force it.
Absolutely.
No pressure over here. You hear me?
Absolutely.
Again, once again, man, welcome to Old Heads and Young Buds Podcast, Season 1, Episode 20. I don't even have to say it, man. MCYEE herself,
Yay.
queen of underground radio.
Easy.
And my boy over there, man, tap in with the tap in, man. He gonna get you in. He
Tap
gonna
in.
get you in,
Yeah.
man. The only thing you got to do is tap in. If you want to get in, tap in with
Yeah.
tap in,
Most
man.
definitely.
Once again, man. So, what's y'all end goal with y'all platform?
I would like to take it to a serious radio level, but my own. Not necessarily on anyone else's satellite, but my own satellite. And I have a tower outside of that building, and that's what I'm kind of goaling for is someone to turn it on.
Okay.
So that's my goal, and to have like a David Letterman type of thing.
Yes, and I'm gonna help you with that because I saw it, bro. You
That's
know,
my thing.
once you see the vision, and like I saw it, I was like, oh my God, like she can, you know what I mean, the couch and people, audience and
Yep.
real people out there, you know, you're gonna get there and you just
Thank
stay
you.
going and doing what you're doing and showing the love that you showing to all the underground people that you showing, man. So
Thank you.
shout out, man. And by the way, hold on. Wait, hold on, man. I'm tripping, man. Because you know, y'all know I'm, you know, if I want to, you know, brainwashed and, you know, hypnotized to be so-called, you know, gangster, I'll be a nerd, man. Yeah, I'm a nerd now. I love being a nerd. I like, you know, I'm a conspiracy, research, all type of shit. But like I say, hold on, I did my little research on MCYEE. I heard somebody got a birthday. You got a birthday coming up?
I do, yes.
Okay, you got a birthday, man.
March 14th.
You got any plans for your birthday?
I do. Luckily, I'm blessed enough to be so close with Mac Mall that there's a show the night of my birthday.
Okay,
The
on the
14th of March.
14th of
Yep,
March.
in Susoon, and it's him and Doobie, which is Sugar Wolf Pimp, and
Okay.
Young Lay, and D Shot from the Click is hosting it. So we will be there partying. I have a custom outfit already made with all my baubles and trinkets all over it. Shout out to Cree's Custom Designs.
March 14th.
Yep.
What the location again?
Suisun City Marina
Suisun.
Lounge.
Let's go, March 14th.
And then the 15th, I'm with Jay Stalin at After Hours Vacaville. So I have 2 birthday parties.
Let's go. Let's go. Once again, March 14th. March 14th is my niece's birthday, too. Shout out to Kyla, man. That's my
Happy
birthday. Yeah,
birthday.
yes. And speaking of your birthday, man, you know me. You don't know me, but now you do.
I do.
But people who do know me, they know how I do things like this. I just want to give you your flowers
Thank
now.
you. I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? And, you know, your born day. You know what I mean? And I want to get you this right here. I did get you this. I had to keep it on ice over here.
Tap into Pisces too. That's why we get along so well.
Let me make sure I get this right.
What's your date?
Oh, my birthday is fast. My birthday is in February 23rd.
Okay, I'm February 6th. My daughter, imagine February 16th. We all Aquarius.
Waters, all these waters.
Here we go. Here we go.
Look at that.
Let me put that in the camera, man. Happy birthday to you,
Yeah,
man.
That's nice.
Yes. This for you, man.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I do appreciate that.
Yes,
And I will eat this.
Yes, they say it's some pound cake, man. We pound cake, strawberry, and some
Let's
whipped
do
cream.
it.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
And I just want to give you your flowers
I
now.
appreciate that.
You know, and thank you for coming to my
Of
platform.
course.
I definitely, now that you came to my platform is now it's your platform.
Absolutely.
So now you got YouTube tap in. You know what I mean? Now that you on my platform turned into your platform. So anything y'all got going now, y'all got 3 platforms. You
Amen.
understand?
Thank you.
So I just want to thank y'all once again for coming. I know y'all probably got a busy night, man. Is there anything that y'all want to say, announce, or anything? Where they can find you at, Tap? You ain't even give out your shout outs.
Yeah, they can find me at Instagram at Tap In 415. And then other pages Tap In 415.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It depends just when I'm blocked on that week.
He
You know
stays
what I
on the
mean?
block
Yeah.
list.
You know, I just been rocking and rolling. I got a beauty supply store out here in Stockton.
Okay.
So you know the
What the location, if you don't mind sharing that?
707 East Marsh Lane.
True
Okay.
goddess.
Okay, give it out to Stockton, man. 209, man. I'm a Stockton adoptee, man.
Black owned.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
love
yes.
the owners of True Goddess. Excellent people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What about you, MCE? Where they can find you at?
They can find me. I live on Instagram. So MCYEE, that's 3 E's underscore major key with 2 Y's. You can find me on YouTube. That's THE360 radio. And I do have events. I have a show this Monday, my birthday radio show. This is going to be Way TV in the building, Rich, Telly Mac.
Okay.
Bunch of people, bunch of factors coming through there. And then the following Monday, the 17th of March, for my second birthday, because I do birthday the whole month.
Go ahead now.
Chippa's from the No Home Training. He's going to be pulling up live to the radio station. And he's been coming around for many years. He put me in one of his first videos. So we like to show love to each other.
For sure.
Shout out to all the artists that hold me down. Let me borrow
shout out.
Love y'all.
Yes. And what about you, Tab? Anything you got going on? Any events or anything?
No events at the moment. You know, just getting the business. Just been focusing on that.
For sure. Lock in, boss. Get right, boss.
So now it's back on the podcast and everything. So I'm back on that wave again.
We on it.
You know what I mean? So now let's look forward to that, man.
Yes,
I
sir.
got a couple shows up my sleeve. I'm going to debut within the next couple months that I already got written down.
Well, I'm here to help you promote, bro. I'm here.
You know, yeah. I'm coming back harder this time.
Yes, sir. Let's give it up, man.
For any artists out there who are interested, we have the bars up on April 26th.
April 26th.
CeeLo and Mac Mall. There's going to be a cipher where you can win money. There's a domino competition where you can win money.
Okay.
These are all at Oak Park Brewery. Shout out to Young Bosses.
Let's go.
Annually. So, and anyone out there who's ever promoted me, sponsored me, I have too many to name, but I love y'all. That's the only reason I'm here. Is people like Pat, Peter, you, Eddie, all the people that watch. That's the only reason I'm even in this game.
Let's go.
Thank you for the crab fried rice. Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's Johnny Walker, man. Shout out to Johnny Walker, man. He gonna get you right there on time, man. And speaking on events, but before I do the events, y'all already know I gotta give up the Uh, Shout out to the sponsors again. Radical Jill, CMOS Juice. We got Bubba Blend over there. We got Smoky Savage on Dope Candy. You got Sparkle Edibles. And, can't forget Town Sesh. Town Sesh Oakland. Y'all go ahead, hit Town Sesh. Y'all can find these vendors right here at Valley Cure 209 or on Instagram. For sure, for sure. Give it up to one of the sponsors. And once again, y'all already know we're gonna promote the cut the streets for the homeless. Y'all already know what I'm trying to do here, man. We're gonna cut the streets, meaning we're gonna get a few barbers. I'm working with a few barber shops from Stockton to Fairfield. We're gonna go to downtown Stockton. We're gonna line it up, set it up, get some barbecue, some hot dogs, chips, only water, and do some free haircuts. We got the flea market in Modesto. They're gonna come and cut the nails for the ladies because we're trying to do something. But we is gonna be passing out hygiene bags like we did for Wake and Bake. But shout out to everybody who wanna donate or participate. It's up to you, but we know we're gonna do it. Go
I do
ahead.
have somebody for you.
Go ahead.
For that specific Stockton give back, you need to reach out to Seuss, Icing on the Cake podcast. He's
Okay.
out here. He's tapped in. He's connected.
Okay.
He will definitely rock.
We
with you on
definitely
that.
talk about that off camera. We networking. We
And shout out
networking
to
for
you,
sure.
Seuss. I see you, Seuss.
All right, let's go. Go ahead, give him a proper one more time.
That's Seuss, official Seuss on Instagram, Icing on the Cake podcast. He is rocking big time out here in the 209, and we love him to death.
Let's go. And that's what this platform about, man. We're gonna connect and network, man. But once again, man, Old Heads and Young Bulls podcast, season 1, episode 20. I just want to thank you for coming once again.
Sure.
Thank y'all for
Thank
tuning
you.
in, liking and sharing. But y'all already know. Y'all already know. Right? But y'all already know. I gotta leave just like I came in. And that's with the intro. But let's go.
Young Bulls poppin', yes we is. Always poppin', you know we poppin'. Young Bulls poppin', yes we is. Always poppin', you know we poppin'. Young Bulls poppin', we droppin' good things. Young Bulls be poppin', young Bulls be dropping jewels, always. Young Bulls be poppin', always. Young Bulls be dropping jewels, always. Young Bulls be poppin', always. Young Bulls be dropping jewels, always. Young Bulls be poppin', always. Young Bulls poppin', yes we is. Poppin', you know we poppin', always. Young Bulls poppin', yes we is. Poppin', you know we poppin'.
Thank y'all for coming to the show.
Yay.
Till next time. All right, man. Thank y'all for coming.